Say everyone. Everyone asks me every day, hey, what do you ride all those miles on? What kind of bike do you use to ride those miles on? So I'm going to try my first review ever in my life here on the stuff that I use and was what I ride. So now you'll know. Okay, this is my road bike. It's a Motobecane. I use this bike on the roads. When I do anything over 25 miles, I use the bike I usually ride. Usually probably over 20 miles, and I'll road ride and I use this bike. It's just designed for one thing and one thing only. Leaning over, riding, getting lots of miles in the easiest way possible. And this bike is built for that. It's Motobecane. I got it online. I kind of just like pieced all the pieces together that I wanted, come in a package, and I put it together when I got it home. So that's what I ride my road miles on. That's the yellow bike you see me on, and that's that. Now we'll get to the one I ride 90% of the time. All right, so I'm back outside here with my bike that I ride 90% of the time. I ride this thing up to 20 miles and most of the trail riding. It's a hybrid bike, and it's good for some of the crushed limestone trails we have, narrow winding trails, and just general everyday around the RV park and around the neighborhood, and the other riding I do. So this is a Giant, manufacturer Giant. The model is Roam. See the Roam here. There's 3 versions of the Roam. I have number 3, as you can see right here. 3 is the least expensive of the 3 models. If you're just an everyday rider, just want to ride out and enjoy yourself, and you're in the bike shop and they try to push a 1 on you, you need to find a new bike shop. A 1's for highly professional. Has a higher gear set package and hydraulic brakes, stuff none of us really need. That's for professionals. This bike I just fell in love with this bike. I've only had it maybe a little over a year now, and man, I ride the heck out of it. The only thing I did different when I got it, had the wider 40 millimeter tires on it with the knobs on the side. I don't know about you, at my age, I'm not blazing my own trail anymore. I mostly ride crushed limestone and paved areas now, so I put a street tire on, the 35 street tire on it, and it works perfect for crushed limestone, even some dirt roads, and definitely on cement. This bike has the disc brakes. Giant is a forerunner on disc brakes right now. They're trying to get it legalized to have disc brakes on the professional tours, such as Tour de France and that. Right now you can't have disc brakes. Disc brakes are so much safer, especially when it rains. I get caught in the rain a lot. The old squeeze around the rim brakes just don't work good when they're wet. They're dangerous. Plus, when it's hot out, too much brake rub and your wheel gets bent and it warps your wheel, gives a lot of wobble. So disc brakes are the wave of the future, but some people are slow to come aboard. You know, something else, most modern bikes don't come with a kickstand anymore, except for maybe Walmart bikes. I don't really recommend Walmart bikes. They're heavy, they're clunky, they're cheaply made. They're great for kids, but just for a good riding bike, I don't recognize Walmart. And yes, Amber, I even have a kickstand on my bike. This is a chainstay kickstand. I bought it online. So Amber Bloom makes fun of people all the time and don't have kickstands. My road bike does not have a kickstand, but this bike does. So there you go, Amber, just for you, special. So this bike is, so how to tell what speed your bike is, you count your rear gears. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 rear gears times 3. And if I do my math right, I think that's 21 speed. So that's how you know, because I have 3 up front. You take 3 times the 8 in the back. That tells you what speed your bike is. This is 21 speed. Really don't need more than that. I only use about half of them now. So this bike I also love has the lockout shock on it. So right riding the limestone trail, the little bumpy road, you just flip the switch over, and you got all full suspension up front. Back on the pavement, smooth rolls, flip it back, ride stiff again like a regular bike. I like that, really like that feature. It's easy to reach down, hit the button, and go. Some of the equipment that I have, one of my favorite pieces of equipment is this right here. It's an eSeam Bluetooth speaker. I play all my music on it while I'm traveling. It really helps the miles go by, because I ride solo most of the time. It has a little compartment, keep my glucose tabs in there, my phone in there. Also has a phone Bluetooth capability, so I can take phone calls. Hands-free, I'll get my phone out or anything while riding. That's a really nice feature, I like that. I have an old Garmin 310 XT. Works for what I need it for. Keeps track speed, miles, time, bunch of other stuff on there too. all done through GPS satellite, so that's kind of nice. Highly recommended these lights. I have these and they clip off real simple. You clip right here on, clip off, so I can put them on my road bike when I'm riding that. I highly recommend these. These are USB chargeable. They're good for about 15 hours. You turn them on and it's good to have, so people see you coming down the road. Can't really tell this camera here, but it's very, I recommend people have lights on their bike, even if they're just riding around the subdivision. People today just don't pay attention. And this, I had a guy pull out of his driveway the other day, backed out his driveway right in front of my light was going. So that's just the way it is. I have one in the back also. It blinks and stays solid. I like the blink feature. People see me coming from behind. Other than that, it's a good little bike. I love this bike. I ride it 90% of the time. This is my own little kit that I have. I keep a spare tube with me all the time. Little tool kit, tubes, and a CO2 gun to blow the tube up if I ever have a flat and need to blow a tube. I change several tubes a year. I probably go to 7 to 10 tubes a year. So definitely need one to have one of those on there. And plus, when you're riding people, they always seem to have a flat, and lucky all the tubes pretty much are universal now if you got the 700 wheel. So there you go. That's my first review. Now you know what I ride.